Marlon Brando quickly became part of Hollywood's royal firm after starring in many iconic films. The star, who died aged 80, exploded onto the scene back in the 1950s and managed to hit the headlines while he was on his deathbed. His final conversation before his demise was with Broadway legend Karl Malden, where he told him, "It's no use," according to Far Out magazine. The duo were said to be as thick as thieves for much of their adult lives. He received numerous accolades throughout his career, which spanned across 6 decades. Marlon won 2 Academy Awards, winning his first in 1955, receiving a standing ovation by the crowd. The actor went on to scoop 3 British Academy Film Awards, a Cannes Film Festival Award, 2 Golden Globe Awards, and a Primetime Emmy Award. Although it was reported that in the later stages of his life, Marlon struggled with a series of health woes. Marlon had heart problems, diabetes, and liver cancer, which required daily medical care including an oxygen mask. This helped him to be able to breathe as his health after his body continued to fail him. Marlon's co-star Karl Malden, who died aged 97, back in 2009, shared that he had a sixth sense to pick up the phone when Marlon called and knew it would be bad news. It was said that the star told him that he kept falling over and his mobility was limited, meaning he massively slowed down. This left Karl worried, so he begged Marlon and asked if he could visit him after being one of the closest people around him from the very beginning of his career. So Oscar-winning veteran suggested that he head over to provide him with some company. Although Marlon refused and told Karl it was not necessary, it was revealed that the conversation Marlon shared with Karl was the last time anyone outside of the medical team assigned to provide him with care and assistance would ever hear from him. 3 weeks later, he tragically died of respiratory failure from pulmonary fibrosis. Those who cared for Marlon in those final weeks claimed they knew on the night he passed the critically acclaimed actor who appeared in the likes of The Godfather and The Score. Deep down he knew. Reportedly, Marlon refused oxygen tubes to be inserted into his lungs despite being informed by medical personnel that it would give him more time. Just before his death, he was the voiceover in the movie The Big Bug, but sadly died alone after being isolated from the outside world and was accompanied by only his faithful dog and maid.